Hello, I am Bella Luna, spiritual life coach, healer, mystic, transformational facilitator, and radical self-love advocate. And welcome to this video, my super simple self-love life hack. So I really think it's important to incorporate self-love into your life. But as we're all very aware in the spiritual world, on this healing journey, this spiritual development, personal development journey, there are so many practices and rituals to try and weave into your life. Just so much to implement and so little time, right? So I am big on trying to make things as easy and simple as possible so that they become more manageable and more achievable, right? And when they're more manageable and more achievable, we're actually more likely to do them and then reap the benefits from these magical, wonderful practices. If we did every practice that came across our path, then we would be here all day doing our practices and rituals and routines, and there would be literally no time for the rest of life. So this super simple self-love life hack, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Super simple self-love life hack is a way of incorporating self-love into your everyday life without changing anything other than your awareness and your mindset and your intentions throughout the day. So it will take up zero more of your time every day, zero more of your time, no more time. There will be no extra practice and ritual that you'll have to schedule into your day. It's just about doing some things throughout the day with more intention and more awareness and more mindfulness. So obviously it takes a bit of practice, which is why it's called a practice, because we need to practice it to make it become second nature to us. So basically, the super simple self-love life hack that I'm offering to you is to take the things that you do during the day and to list everything that you do during the day that is already an act of self-love. So step one is to notice everything you're doing during your day, which is an act of self-love. And that can be, so starting from the beginning of your day, that could be making your bed. Making your bed is a statement to the universe that I am worthy of having a tidy bed, of walking into my bedroom and thinking like, oh, what a lovely tidy space, and not just like throwing your pillows on the floor and having your duvet all crumpled on the bed. You're saying, I am worth having a nice looking tidy bed. Brushing your teeth. That is you stating to yourself, to the universe, I am worthy of looking after my teeth. My teeth deserve to be clean, to be fresh. I deserve to have clean, nice, shiny teeth. Having breakfast or any food during the day, that's you saying to yourself, I value and appreciate my body enough that I want to put nourishment into it, that I want to nourish my body because I value it, because I value being energized and I value being alive, right? Washing your face, washing yourself in the shower. You're declaring to yourself in the universe, I value being clean, I honor my body deserves to be clean and fresh. Walking around dirty and filthy is unfortunately a sign of either neglect. If you're a small child, then you're being neglected, or it's a sign that you're neglecting yourself because you don't value yourself enough to be clean and fresh. So that's just a few easy things that most people do every day. Resting as well. So resting, getting to bed early, having a lie-in, gifting yourself some extra sleep. That's you saying to the universe and to yourself, I deserve to rest my body and my mind. Drinking water is very same to eating. I value myself enough to keep myself hydrated because that will help to keep my brain functioning and my body energized. Getting dressed in the morning. That's you saying to yourself, I value myself enough to keep myself warm and comfortable. So making your bed, eating your breakfast, lunch or dinner, brushing your teeth, getting yourself dressed, washing yourself and resting. These are all very, very clear indications that you love yourself. And these are things that we all do every single day. At least I hope we do. So you don't have to incorporate any new practices into your life, because you're already brushing your teeth, getting dressed, washing yourself, eating, drinking, resting. You're already doing all of these things. So what I invite you to do, which is the super simple self-love life hack, is quite literally to take these activities and do them with a mindful intention that these are acts of self-love to yourself. So when you're brushing your teeth, just saying to yourself, I'm brushing my teeth because I love, respect and honor and value my teeth and my mouth. I value having good breath. I value having clean teeth. I don't want my teeth to fall out when I'm 40 or 50. You know, I value myself enough to have a clean, healthy, hygienic mouth. Washing yourself. Washing yourself is my favorite one because it allows me to love and appreciate each part of my body as I'm washing myself. So I'll wash my arms and I'll be like, thank you, arms, for all the things you do for me. Thank you for carrying things. Thank you for touching things. Thank you for hugging things. Thank you, hands, for writing, typing, touching. Thank you to my face, thank you to my eyes for this gift of vision, thank you to my nose for the gift of smell, all of these things, thank you to my brain, thank you to my skull for protecting my beautiful brain, washing my feet, thank you for helping me to walk through this life with barely any complaint, right? Thank you, legs, for holding up my body. Thank you, neck, for holding up this what is, I think, between 5 and 10 kilo head, right? Heads are heavy. So washing is the number one that I would recommend doing this with, because you're basically just honoring your entire body, washing your tummy and being like, thank you, stomach for digesting all of these foods. Thank you, lungs, for breathing this life-giving oxygen into my body and using it in a way that you know how to, right? It's a wonderful, wonderful new practice to bring into your life without changing anything other than your intention, awareness, and mindfulness. You can get dressed and you can pick your clothes in the morning and be like, this piece of clothing is going to make me feel comfortable, confident, beautiful, empowered, whatever energies you want to invoke that day. And you're putting this on because you value yourself enough to keep yourself warm and comfortable that day. You're not going around wearing a potato sack with holes in it and rags hanging off. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do have some clothes that are a bit raggedy, but that's because I kind of like that look in some clothes. But most of my clothes are, pretty good. If I get a hole in something, I sew it up. And if if something completely breaks down, then I get rid of it, recycle it, or, use the fabric for something else. So love yourself enough to change some of these everyday habits into acts of self-love. It's a really, really easy way to incorporate everyday self-love into your life every single day. So I would love to know any other things that you do on a daily basis that you think could be incorporated into this. So I've put down making the bed, brushing your teeth, eating, drinking, getting dressed, washing yourself, resting. Also, any kind of cleaning, any kind of cleaning you do, you can be like, I'm hoovering my carpet because I value myself enough to have a clean and tidy, hygienic home. I'm wiping this surface because I value myself enough to have a clean, tidy, hygienic home. Washing your dishes. I'm doing this because I value myself enough to eat off clean plates and utensils. So I would love to know any of the ways that you are going to start incorporating these everyday acts of self-love into your life. It's going to take up no more of your time, therefore there really is no excuse. It's just a matter of reminding yourself. So what can you do to remind yourself? You could stick up post-it notes around the places that you do some of these items, that do some of these activities. So maybe somewhere near your toothbrush, on your mirror in your bathroom, you could stick, I value myself enough to brush my teeth, or something like that. Put it on your shower, put it on your kettle. I value myself enough to honor my body with a delicious cup of tea. Put it on your fridge, put it on your Hoover, put it by your bed, put it on your wardrobe. You can stick these post-it notes anywhere you like, or you can set reminders on your phone throughout the day, which will just keep drilling the message home, and then eventually you'll start to remember. With the post-it notes on or near the things that you will use to these activities is a really, really good way to get this mindset shift, this awareness, and set this intention to incorporate these everyday acts of self-love. I'm super excited to share this super simple self-love life hack with you because it's been really, really helpful in my life to incorporate a practice without taking up any more of my time. So I really hope that you too, incorporate this life hack, use this life hack, because it really is a great way to start bringing more self-love into your life. So thank you for joining me for this super simple self-love life hack. I'm Bella Luna, and much love and infinite blessings from me.